Okay, so I'm picking up Dracula's Shadow once again. I'm just gonna double check my ingredients. I have 2 that I need to clear the game. I know I get the 3rd somewhere in the Phantom's Realm. What do I not need? I know for a fact I'm going to be making a long trip back to the first town because you need to go a bit further to the right, then talk to the ferryman at the lake. I didn't get the set of the Divide Potion trick there, so I have a lot of backtracking to do. Just in case I want some more laurels, because 5 for some reason might not be enough. If I feel like 5's not enough, and or I just don't have anywhere better to spend my hearts, I can just put someone in front of the door. I could just put someone in front of the laurel shop and then just have them buy some. Unless it's nighttime, of course. Alright, that was some bad luck right there. Why don't I just use Igor? He's got like way better reach. Yeah, they are much easier to deal with. Not just when you get a better weapon, but also if you have Igor's 3-way fire. I think I'll take the rib because that's just more useful in general. Right, so now it's nighttime again. Really, not much else to say right now. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of backtracking. So I think I'll just cut the video and then... So I think I'll just cut the video to once I get to Jalbeen Town, because we just have to go 3 more areas to the right from Jalbeen Town, and then we should be at the lake where we talk to the ferryman, and that should bring us over to the next area, because we now have the heart. Okay, maybe it didn't take that long because I already did all the backtracking to the evil countryside, but still. Backtracking from Sigurd's house to Jalbeen Lake takes a pretty long time. So I really would have liked to just drop Melissa or say someone off in front of the ferryman, and once I get everything I need to do in the Sigurd's house done, I just go straight back to Jalbeen Lake and then just go to the Phantom's Realm with the ferryman because I have the heart, and then just save and then just quit and everyone's at the Phantom's Realm. Saves a lot of backtracking. I'm not even going to be keeping any golden hearts because when you save and you quit, you lose all the hearts and the experience you got so far, but of course you keep all your items. If you didn't keep your items, I wouldn't be doing this. And yes, you actually have to save to be able to keep all your items. If you just try and use Last Candle or something, you lose all the items you picked up before. You lose all the items you picked up after you hit that candle. So if you save somewhere, and then you just want to jump back to your last save point, you lose everything you picked up after you used it. Okay, apparently I have to be outside the building to use a Divide Potion, I think. Or at least outside of a house in a town. I've definitely dropped off characters inside mansions before, so... Okay, now it seems to work. Maybe it just has to do with houses specifically. I forgot to equip the heart. So he just takes us the normal route. I mean, just like in Simon's Quest, if you talk to the ferryman and show him Dracula's heart, you'll go an alternate route, which you actually need to do to beat the game. Except at least, in this game, it's a lot clearer about that than in Simon's Quest. And there's no one telling you that he's interested in Garland, because that's a lie. And not too far from here, there's another save candle, which I'm going to use, save and quit the game just to get all my characters back, and in that one spot where the save candle is. So they will all be right in front of the save candle, and then I just need to go right and continue the game as normal. Except here you want to be careful as much as possible, really. Especially if we're trying to do this fast, it's actually really tricky because there are a bunch of, I don't know what these enemies are, they act like bone pillars, but they certainly don't look it. Just double checking to see I have everything. And I should keep it all. I should still have 7 laurels and all the body parts. Yep. I don't think I can be dying anytime soon. I think this is going to be a really easy game right now. So they don't... Okay, maybe they do look a bit like the bone pillars, but... Okay, they look like dragon heads stacked up on top of each other. And they fire fireballs at very random intervals. It's almost as if a second player is controlling them. And there are actually a lot of these throughout the entire course of the Phantom's Realm. Yeah, it gets annoying very quick. Even if you have someone with good reach, it can still be annoying at times, depending on how everything is placed and set up. And that's a really dick move right there, to put a bunch of enemies on top of me. Some of which I can't even necessarily hit because they're right on top of me. I mean, I don't think you ever have a way to aim straight up in this game. And I don't need to use the Vive Potion, no thanks. And I don't think there's a character who actually has an attack that aims straight up. So if there's an enemy right on top of your head, if you can't get away from it, you're going to get hit. I mean, one of the really good ways of measuring how difficult this game's going to be is really based on how many different angles you can attack your enemies from, and what's your base strength. Sure, there's also gaining levels, so you have high defense or higher defense, but really you need to be able to worry about killing the enemies and having good ways to do so. I often am able to clear this game from as low as level 3, where like Dracula could kill me in 4 hits, but I generally know how to kill him. So I could technically do it from level 3, but I might just want to show off all the bosses. Because every time you do level up, you have to fight a boss before you can actually gain that level. And these guys are some of the most annoying enemies in the game, really. Not only can they appear right on top of you, but they can even disappear before you get a chance to attack them if they're far away enough. Other than that, this is a really good place to farm parts, because there's a lot of enemies to kill, and if you got the chain whip and you went to the evil countryside first, you'll be able to kill everything in one hit, even during the night. So hearts will actually just pile up real quick here. So this would be a more than ideal place to just gain my next level. if I can get a golden heart drop, I'll take advantage of that. Just try and get back to like full health. Because I'm almost dead anyway. I don't want to lose any of my characters, ideally. Almost did there. Or if I gain the level, I get back to full health. Either way will work, really. Wish I'd have seen at least one gold heart drop. That would have sped things up significantly, actually. Especially since you can easily kill 5 enemies with one shot and just get like 50 hearts to drop. Because each pork shot counts for like 10 hearts. That plus getting a faster level up because it's 8 experience for each pork shot that drops. I don't really need hearts right now at this point, as you can see. So I'm just gonna stick around here until I get my next level, because that way I'll get a full heal if I can kill the boss correctly. Or maybe I'll just use the golden heart. Because I just got that as a drop. Just go back far. Okay, now we have 2. I really don't want to just lose a character now. I know I can easily full heal, especially since I have 2 golden hearts. Just to clear that out, just to make sure we don't get hit, like... Okay, I got 5 pork shots to drop. That turns out to be like roughly 40 experience there, and yeah, they all heal your health, so 5 is more than enough to get the full health. So I'm just gonna put the rib back on, and then take Melissa out because she can duck walk, and then start working my way to Time Manor. Oh, actually, instead... Okay, so I can stand here without getting hit. I'll actually put Igor near the entrance to the tomb, because yes, I'm going to spoil this right away. 5 potion, drop off Igor around here, because somewhere around here... Oh my. Hopefully he doesn't get hit when I switch back to him. Even if he does, I have like 7 laurels, so I don't have much to worry about. Imagine if I don't even use most of them. And of course the rib deflects the projectile, so it makes it that much easier to deal with these things. But even then, if you're trying to jump, and even sometimes it can still be a struggle to deal with these. At least the dagger has a long reach, and during the daytime the simple dagger will kill those in 2 hits. So let's just go to Time Manor. We're gonna be gaining a level in no time. I could just put off getting the hearts, but if they're right in front of me, then it might be tricky to do, unless I just wait for them to vanish. The reason I do this is just in case I get hit a bunch along the way, and then because I gain a level, if I kill the boss, I just full heal. That way I have full health that much further into the mansion. And I'm less likely to die. But then again, I have 7 laurels, so it doesn't really matter. Because there was literally nothing else to spend my hearts on at that point. Now since I have 256, I'm not going to gain any more. Alright, so this Freddy Candleman guy just teleports across the room and shoots fire at you. So what you really want to do is just be able to hope that you get lucky and you can hit him. I'm doing a terrible job, especially since he keeps spawning in the wrong places. He spawns on... Sometimes this is much easier than other times. That plus you also have to be paying attention. If I'm talking too much, I won't be paying attention, so... Try trying to explain what this guy does is generally a bad idea. If he spawns right next to you, just hit him some. And he's actually really easy to kill once you know how to do it. And just like that, I got another level. And full health. That guy's a lot more annoying than you think. Same with a bunch of these dragon heads stacked on top of each other. Or this guy, because you're stuck on this flight of stairs until you get to the bottom. And this guy in the... I don't even know what this guy is. In the hood, shoots his scythe from his... Okay, maybe that's not part of his face. I think he's holding it. It's kind of hard to tell what that thing is. But again, that guy throws his scythe at random intervals, so it's really tough to just figure out whether or not you're gonna get hit. It's mostly luck-based, really. And yes, this guy likes to jump back and throw bonus to knock you back, so he's actually pretty tough to take out unless you have a long reach. I can use a dagger, sure, but it's not that powerful against these enemies. Because it was something I found in the first town in the game, so... it's definitely going to be nowhere near as effective as it was in the start during the endgame. Actually, I'm going to take Sebastian to go and... since I have an oak stake, I'm going to go use that right now and get the body part. Especially every time you do get close, they just jump back. Unless they're at the edge of a screen, which they can't. Just gonna select the oak stake, use it. Then I'm going to have Melissa go and get another oak stake to use in the next mansion. And if I start to run low on health, I'll just use a laurel just to give me a free pass. I mean, I have like 7 of them. Had nothing else to spend the hearts on, so why not? Okay, I just went the wrong way. That doesn't look like the right way to me. Because when you use one, you actually become invulnerable to everything for a short period of time. Nothing can hurt you. Until it wears off, of course. And I still have like 6 more of these, so... that's gonna make things very easy in general, really. So I have the eyeball. You have to use the eyeball in this cemetery during the daytime, because at night you won't actually see any people. It even applies to these ghost people, which you will never see if you don't have the eyeball. If you talk to the old man, he shows you the entrance to the tomb, which you need to go in to get the magic key. So you fight a possessed Belmont. And in case he gives me trouble, I'll just use one of these. And if you're really lucky, you can just stand back and he'll always knock him to the right. If not, then, well... you can always use a laurel just to kill him easily. And just open fire. Okay, it's gonna be night soon. Crap. Because I have so many laurels, it hardly matters how many I use. so I'm going to be doing some waiting because I actually have to go to one of these okay, I only have 4 left. I used like 3 already, wow. I'll probably not to try and use so many. Unless I'm like really about to die. And I could not call it, so I just died there. And now I gotta backtrack to Time Manor, because I could not call it. So I'll be doing that in part 6, actually.